Major Slack videos.
Hey, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Let's walk through some more Elden Ring. And I know I have 187,000 runes on me. I still haven't decided how I'm going to spend it. I want to do something else first. I want to attempt to farm a complete Banished Knight armor set. Before we do this, it would be good if you had a whole bunch of silver pickled foul feet. I've got 6. Just to quickly remind everybody, we can make this. Okay, this will require rower fruit, of which you should have plenty. 4-toed foul foot, which is going to be the bottleneck, and silver firefly. 4-toed foul foot. We got the staff of loss on. I should have glintstone arc ready to go. Yes, I do. Staff of loss. Okay, so just to quickly remind everybody where you can farm 4-toed foul foot, here at the 4th Church of America down in Weeping Peninsula. Okay, this will increase your chances of enemy drops, of enemy loot, basically. I've done this farming run a lot of times. Gonna go off to the west here, drop down, and when I say I've done this farming run a lot of time, I'm not talking about this particular 4-toed foul foot farming run, but rather the Banished Knight armor set farming run. It took me about half an hour. I just did it this morning, kind of like a practice run. It took me about half an hour. Okay, whoops, the wrong spell here. Okay, these guys here, all these little penguin type deals here, have a chance of dropping a 4-toed foul foot. They'll typically drop flight pinion, but they also have a chance of dropping 4-toed foul foot. Let me just get one for demonstrational purposes. There we go, 4-toed foul foot. Alright, so farm all, they're all over the place in this location here, which is just northwest of the 4th Church of America, here in the Weeping Peninsula. Now, way back in early Limgrave, here at the Groveside Cave, here's where you can get silver firefly. This should be a no-brainer. All these wolves here. There's your silver firefly. Alright? Lots of them. So that's how you can make your silver pickled foul foot easily. Having done that, we're going to switch over to the Bloodhound's Fang. And put on our best. Not that this will make any difference, because this guy we're going to be farming the armor off is not going to stand a chance. He's not going to get a shot in. I'm going to show you how you do it. But just for good measure, put on our best armor, which would be the scaled armor. We can do better though. This gives us physical damage negation of 29. We can do better though. And we're going to go back to Stormville Castle. Right here, Rampart Tower. Alright, and let's make sure we're not, no, we're fat rolling, okay. Let's take off everything we don't need. Don't need that. Don't need the shield, really. Don't even need the Sacred Dagger. We're not going to be buffing. One thing you probably want to put on is this right here. The Long-Tail Cat Talisman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this makes a soft landing. 2-hand your Bloodhound's Fang, and from here, let me just get a fresh start here. Okay, I'm going to do a couple runs just for demonstrational purposes, and then I'm just going to show you all the successful. This guy right here. Now that we've got a +9 Bloodhound's Fang, we just get right up behind him. Bloodhound's Finesse, follow up Strong Attack, instant kill. And he has a chance to drop any of the 4 pieces of the Banished Knight armor set. I just did it this morning. It took me 29 minutes to get all 4 pieces. I've also done it on my PS4. It took me about the same amount of time, about maybe 30 or 40 minutes to get all 4 pieces. Let me see if I can get at least 1 piece now. And then I'm just going to keep doing it off camera, and I'll edit in all these successful attempts. So what you do is just run out here, wait till he passes by, lock on, drop down behind him. Bloodhound's Finesse, follow up Strong Attack, instant kill. And you're looking for loot. He has a chance to drop those armor pieces. Plus a Banished Knight halberd, I believe. The thing you're most likely to get is the Banished Knight Grease, but he has a chance to drop all 4 pieces. Oh yeah, and you want to take your silver pickled foul foot. And run back to the site of grace. Don't fast travel because you'll cancel the effects of your silver pickled foul foot. This will last 3 minutes. Alright game, give me 1 piece, come on, just for demonstrational purposes. You know you wanna lock on, drop down. As long as you drop down right behind him. Even if you're not successful, you're earning 400 runes a pop. It's not exactly a great money farm, but you know. Come on, baby. There we go, we got something. And what did we get? The halberd. Dang it. Okay. Let me do a few more tries and then I'm just going to keep going off camera. And let me set my timer right now. Usually I like to go about half an hour and then kind of reassess. But this armor set gives you 35. It's one of the best armor sets in the game. Not the best, but one of the best. It's up there in the top 5. Easily. Gives you 35 physical damage negation, whereas the what we have now, the skilled armor gives us 29, which is pretty good. Oh wait, I don't even have the right one. It should be 30. Yeah, 31. Trying to improve that to 35 though. It's a small difference if you want to take the chance. If you want to just skip this, it's your call. But I'm going to try. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth half an hour of my time. Okay, I'll do one more and then I'll do the rest off camera and I'll show you the results. feel pretty confident I can do it. Alright, I'm going off camera and I'll show you the results of successful farming runs, getting the complete set of the Banished Knight armor. Okay, here we go, off camera. Well, not actually, technically not off camera, but off mic. This is me farming off the microphone, and my first successful attempt at farming something from the sky, I got the gauntlets. Okay, Banished Knight gauntlets. Next time I got the helm. This was the very next attempt. And luckily enough I got the Banished Knight helm. Then about maybe half a dozen tries later I got the armor. And at this point, this is typical, you start getting a lot of repeats, you get like, you know, more like duplicates of what you already got. So the last one is usually a little harder to get, but I finally got the Greaves. There you go, so there's the complete Banished Knight armor set. Once again, this took me about 30 minutes total. Actually, no, this was, I think this only took me about 20 minutes. Yeah, this was pretty fast farm. There you go, so the complete Banished Knight armor set gives you 35, a whopping 35 physical damage negation. I think there's only one other armor set that gives you more. That would be like that, and it's really heavy too, that armor set. I forget the name of it, but honestly I don't think it's worth wearing because it's just so damn heavy. Now I want to go down to the Walking Mausoleum and the Weeping Peninsula, bring down the Mausoleum, and then duplicate one of my remembrances to give me some more money. And then I'm going to go off camera and experiment with several different configurations of equipment to figure out exactly how much endurance I need to have enough equipment loads so that I don't go into heavy load. This is something I've been doing with all my builds lately. I've been favoring endurance and equipment load over health in the beginning. Naturally I'm going to bump up my health later on, but I think it's just it makes a lot more sense to just be able to carry a lot of equipment. And, you know, to be able to wear heavy armor without having to go into heavy load. I'm prioritizing that first. Whereas most players, they prioritize a huge health bar. And I'm starting to see, I've noticed in a vast majority of boss fights, healing up doesn't really help you that much. Half the time when you heal up in the middle of a boss fight, it gives the boss enough time to whack you again. I'm sure you've all seen this. You heal up, you lose a beat, the boss comes at you and wipes out the health that you just drank from your potion. So it's like basically a complete waste of time because you lost what I call a beat. Like you lost a beat in the fight. So that's why I'm starting to prioritize better armor and more equipment before health. And here I just want to, because I'm in heavy load for some reason. And in case you don't know, I have the Gravitas Ash War on my greatsword. This is the easiest way to bring down these walking mausoleums. So go up near your leg, use the Gravitas to kind of smash off all those little silver crystals on the mausoleum's feet. And then just do this kind of hit and run with the Gravitas attack. Because it's an area attack, it like, you know, breaks a lot of those crystals off at once. Instead of just using your sword to hit the crystals off manually, which is a lot more tedious, just use this. See? Whacks off a lot of those crystals at once. Should come down any minute. It's coming down now. And note that I went from 180,000 runes to 200,000 doing my farming that night there. And here we go, we're going to duplicate the Remembrance of the Blasphemous, because I don't want either the... Actually, it doesn't really matter, because we could always duplicate it again later on if I actually wanted one of the things that that Remembrance offers, which one of them I think is pretty good if I recall correctly. I think it's a sword that recovers health, if I recall correctly.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arms.
Okay, so duplicate this one, another easy 50,000 runes, and now I have a whopping 300,000 runes. And now I'm going to go off camera and crunch some numbers with regards to the equipment I want to carry with this particular build. And I'll be right back next video to tell you exactly how much I leveled up endurance to increase my equipment load to be able to carry all that equipment. Right? So thanks a lot for watching. My name is Major Slack and I approve this video. If you do too, please give me a thumbs up, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. Alright, see you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes. Alright? Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.